The New Orleans Pelicans will be looking to build upon what they started last season, but this time with the healthy Zion Williamson, and I know we have not seen him for some time. I feel like that's all I've been saying here lately. But let's take a look at the first 10 games for the Pelicans, which will not be easy street. They will not be walking down the bayou with a beignet. Let me just say.
They will not be walking down the bayou. This schedule right here for this Pels team.
Shoot.
I'm telling you right now, Coach Willie Green, your whole training camp needs to be, let's get our minds right. Because we're going into the season fighting. Like we about to go into this season fighting. Y'all ready? Ain't no bayou. Won't be getting no beignets.
No.
Not with this schedule.
Mm-mm.
Why they open the night is with the Brooklyn Nets? What?
You know, I mean, just going to battle straight off the top in Brooklyn, one of the biggest stages. Oh my goodness.
Oh my God. They front line. Pelicans are front line with this top 10. This first 10. They are on the front lines.
Yes,
I'm like,
oh,
I really feel bad that their season is starting off this strong. And the reason why I feel bad about it is because Zion hasn't played. And so they're going to be trying to build this chemistry, right? With him back into their roster. He's never played with CJ McCollum. This is new. The chemistry is new, right? He's never played a full season. Has he played one season with the new coach?
Nope.
Right? I mean, he's to my play, in-game adjustments, in-game discussions, not sitting on the bench watching. It's different.
Yes.
So for them to try to get all of this together with this, anticipated hype that Zion Williamson is bringing to the Pels this season, to start off with this first 10.
I know. Oh my God.
Wow.
It's tough. But they're one of the youngest teams in the NBA. Funny thing is they do not have any back-to-backs in their first 10.
Good.
Yeah. Zion
will need the rest.
Yeah, they're gonna need it big time. I see 2 nationally televised games, one against Dallas at home, and then they had to go to Phoenix. Oh my God. Phoenix. Now I'm looking forward to the game against the Phoenix Suns, only because if you recall, was it the play-in tournament last season where Coach Green got really emotional and he was going against Coach Monty Williams and he was motivating his team? I'm gonna need that same energy from Coach Green this season.
At the beginning, right? Yes. Because really the Pels have a potential of running back their first 10 last season, which was 1-9. Like they are in the running to do that again with this schedule. They have
sadly
they're playing 4 teams that were in the top 6.
Mm-hmm.
And then two of these teams may not have been in the top 6. But their potential to be great next season, which is the Brooklyn Nets,
yes,
which I'm not getting on the bandwagon for, but considering that KD is now signed in to staying, and you got Kyrie there too with his 1 year, like what we may actually see it again, and then you have whatever this Clippers and Lakers roster do. Like
I'm saying,
the Pels,
yeah,
and the NBA, I'm rooting for you.
Yeah, the NBA has them traveling a lot. Because I'm only looking at 3 home games in the first 10. It's unfair. CJ McCollum's an old vet, probably the oldest dude on the team. He's going to need this rest. That's all I'm going to say. Do you have any games circled on your calendar?
Suns.
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking forward to seeing what Ayton and Zion going to do.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. What, how will Ayton defend Zion? I mean, ain't nobody played against him forever. So I want to know what that looks like. I have that game circled, and that's the game that's on ESPN. There you have it. And then I have the Mavs as my second one that I'm looking into. And that's on TNT. Yeah, so I have the Mavs as well. I'm just curious of how, with Zion Williamson back and with the Mavs knowing that they had issues in the middle with the new roster that the Mavs have, will Zion still be able to kind of break it down? Like,
right. Because JaVale McGee and Christian Wood will be waiting for him in the paint.
Can they be able to? Because I do believe that the Pels will need to go through the Dallas Mavs in one aspect in the postseason next for the 2023 NBA postseason. So Pels need to get ready. Yeah.
Okay.
So the Mavs. Yeah.
I have the games against the California teams. We're talking about the LA Clippers, Lakers, and then the Golden State Warriors. Now,
Ah,
the
good one.
reason being is because, I mentioned earlier, the Pels are a young team. They're going to be in Los Angeles for a number of days. We talking about coming in maybe on maybe Saturday, October 29th, staying the 30th there still for Halloween, and November 1st, is still in town November 2nd. What would their mindset be like? Can they stay focused during that stretch? And then to have to play the 2022 NBA champions to finish up the California, shuffle. Mm-mm.
The California Shuffle. I'm done. Yeah,
It's
no,
just
I ain't. That's
it's a
those are good
brutal
teams. Yeah,
schedule.
you know
Hmm.
what? Yeah, we'll see. Ooh, you know what? One of the things that I think would be a challenge, what is going to be a challenge for the Pelicans this upcoming season, is Zion's durability. Here we go again. It really is all about Zion. The success of this season, or lack thereof, unfortunately, will be resting on Zion Williamson's shoulders. That's a huge burden to carry. So, yeah, but I think that's going to be one of the things that's going to be the most. Can he complete a full season?
Yeah, that's gonna be right there on his shoulder the whole season. But and I believe the biggest challenge for the Pels will be they don't really have a solid backup for him. We know
Yeah.
his minutes will be restricted. He probably won't be playing a whole lot of games, and definitely no back to backs. Good thing they don't have any in the first 10. But Zion has always been prone to foul trouble.
Yep.
And when he's on the bench with 3 fouls in the first quarter,
Hmm.
who can Coach Green put in to sub for him?
Yep.
Hmm.
Yep. Yep. That's gonna be a hole they're gonna have to try to
Yeah,
fill.
and he
Yeah.
has some difficult matchups coming up. We talking about playing against KD, Aiton, Anthony Davis, Draymond Green. Like, it's gonna be tough. It's gonna be really tough.
Really tough.
Yeah, let's get into our game predictions though for the New Orleans Pelicans for the first 10.
I have them going 4-6.
You
I'm
are
gonna.
not alone. Me too.
Oh, you do too. I
Hmm.
have them going 4-6. I'm sorry, y'all. This schedule is really brutal for the Pelicans. For the Pelicans. That's I want to make sure I'm clear on that. These teams that they're up against in their first 10 will be contenders down the stretch in some way, right? So I have them losing to the Brooklyn Nets. I'm sorry, your first game of the season will be a loss.
Yes.
I'm really sorry about that. Then they're gonna lose against the Mavs. They're gonna lose against the Suns. I have them losing against the Clippers. I have them losing against the Lakers, and I have them losing against the Warriors. I'm sorry. You're gonna have a stretch where you're gonna 1, 2, 3. You're gonna lose 5 in a row.
Oh my God.
This is just what it's gonna be. You can recover after the first 10, but this first 10 is gonna be rough for the Pels, in my prediction.
Oh my
What you
goodness.
got?
Okay, so I have them 4-6, as you mentioned. I have them losing to the Nets, just like you. I have them losing to the Mavs, the Suns, the Clippers. I have them beating the Los Angeles Lakers only because I still believe there's some kind of bad blood between Brandon Ingram and the Los Angeles Lakers, the way they pushed him to the side. BI has a lot to prove every time he goes
That is
into
true.
Los Angeles.
That's true. Uh-huh.
I have them losing to the Warriors, and I also have them losing to the Atlanta Hawks. Mhm. There's something about the Hawks. They're gonna be a tough matchup for them.
That is fair. I have no problems with that. That too. You know what? And hopefully they will get one win in the midst. They don't want 5 in a row. That's
No,
gonna be hard. Coach Green, get your motivational talks up. I'm just get it up. Get ready to get your motivational speeches because this first 10 is gonna be really rough for them. But they'll be able to bounce back and recover again. The first 10 will be where the Pels will be able to identify what their holes are, what they need to fix, and then be ready for the next 10. But this first go round is gonna be rough.